upstairs in apartment 3.
Sleep. Was anyone else in there?
Not in that apartment.
Was anyone else in the entire complex?
Probably Mr. Lodge was downstairs.
He was downstairs?
In apartment 1.
Apartment 1? Was you were overcome by smoke insulation?
Nearly.
Yeah.
I just got out of it in time on the apartment and knocked on the door.
Every time he makes a bond on a piece of
I would, in other words, it's obviously basically a legislative matter. What I'm suggesting is that regardless of how the Rodriguez case goes, there are legal questions that must be dealt with and must be solved if we're to have an effective answer. I'm sure many alternatives are going to be suggested. They'll all have legal problems connected with them and legal difficulties. I want my staff to be sensitive to this, with a total cooperation on our part. Whereby, when the cases come over from the Air Board and the Water Board, that we will immediately...
I understood that was their first...
Well, I think the time has passed, really, as far as I'm concerned, for economic issues, hurting the Gulf Coast, some change that would be necessary in the area of the right. Going to get good cooperation, I think we're going to be effective. And,
Yes, sir. Could you tell me what is the purpose of this display?
I'm asking for people that, if they want to donate, of course, that's fine. Rest assured, it's very important, is the lead.
What if somebody tries to buy you off?
Like I say, I can't be bought. I can be rented, but I cannot be bought.
What's your fee?
Whatever prompted you to get as deeply involved as you are with the bail bond reform situation anyway?
Well, I think that the situation in Texas is sort of ridiculous when a manicurist who cuts your fingernails has to go to school and be licensed by the state of Texas. But a bail bondsman who controls the liberty and life of hundreds of accused criminals has no regulation whatsoever and is not licensed or controlled.
What kind of specific proposals do you make for ways people can be bonded out if this plan goes into effect in Texas?
In Texas, the bondsman controls the bail bond situation, not the courts. My proposals generally are to put the courts in control of the bail bond situation.
How could I have known of Brazil, from the dazzling excitement of the carnival in Rio to the majesty of the capital at Brasilia, carved out of the wilderness? And Paraguay, where you can explore the primitive beauty of the Chaco jungle and see a palace that looks like the Louvre. And Uruguay, with the magnificent gardens of Prado and colonies of Swiss settlers and Spanish gauchos, and the broad boulevards of Montevideo. In Chile, from the opulent hotels and stately museums of Santiago to the rustic ski lodges of Portillo. And Argentina, with the world's largest opera house in the magnificent city of Buenos Aires, with Antarctic glaciers and tropical rainforests and everything in between. These are the new worlds that I have discovered. These are the Americas.
You see, by not voting, people don't like to go to the polls. You see, it's a lot of hassle to go to the polls. 300 and something thousand voters in the city of Dallas, knowing that on April the 1st they won't have to go to the polls to vote for me. They just stay home and relax, and that way we know automatically how many people voted for me. Now, to vote against me, vote for me in the regular city election and write me in for mayor or tyrant or whatever you want to write me in for, Frito Bandido if you like.